second ones are anymore.
This is why no one likes me.
What's up, Dace Nation? Welcome to another edition of the Dace Man Show. I am your host, Chris, the Dace Man Dace, and joining me this week, back off of a 2-week hiatus, Cheever.
Chicken noise, chicken noise, chicken noise.
Boo.
You sound like Gareth from Community. Crisis!
Crisis alert, crisis!
Oh my God. And Frank Ward's back.
I don't have that kind of energy. Hello.
Fair.
Get some coffee in you. I got Kahlua in the car.
I had plenty of coffee.
I
I
got
keep
Kahlua.
counting this Kahlua. It's got to be bad by now.
Oh no, it's fine. It's underneath. It's underneath the passenger seat. So
Kahlua doesn't go bad.
no,
No.
It's rum and coffee.
I thought there was like a milk base to it.
No,
No.
you're just thinking of people that just add Baileys to it because it's delicious.
I was thinking Bailey's.
Yeah.
No, Kahlua just good. And I don't think it goes bad. Kahlua Especial, or not the Especial. There might be actually a milk mixture. Like a separate brand, like a Kahlua, and then a Kahlua like with milk or cream or jizz.
Yeah.
I don't fucking know.
Why not both?
Teat milk.
Hey,
Yeah.
are the blue milk from Star Wars?
That's totally not the same.
It could be the same.
Which turns green in The Last of Jedi or whatever.
How does it change
we've gone off
colors?
the
Is it the temperature difference?
I think
That
so.
okay.
Or, raw blue milk is green. Because he squeezes it from the nipple of the animal.
That is true.
It's disgusting. So as you can tell, Gibby's not here. Because he's a bitch. But we've got some topics. I want to just see, what have you been up to? We have been off the air for 2 weeks because of this wonderful pandemic, and he had to go do Top Golf last week.
I did do Top Golf last week. Hey, you're giving away everything I did.
Sorry. So what's up, Cheever? How
Hey,
you been?
I'm doing good. Top Golf last week, and in 2 weeks, some friends of mine got a hotel room Airbnb in Philly. So yeah, I got that going for me.
Why?
Hotel room Airbnb?
Yeah, it's an Airbnb in like University City.
Like you just got bamboozled by Days Inn? They're like, we're just going to sneak this one in here. You won't even know where you are.
Sales are
Exactly.
low. That's why we got to do it.
Yeah. So if I don't get Corona in 2 weeks, I have not lived my life to the fullest.
It's not like you're not even trying.
What are you doing over there that you need an Airbnb? You are 17 minutes from the city.
I'm 5 minutes from the city.
Yo, 'cause you're even closer than me.
I live right off the Delaware River. I can literally steal a
Why-
boat, leave my house, steal a boat, and be in Philly in less than 5 minutes.
Okay. Grand Theft Auto aside. What are you doing over there where you need a B&B?
Some people I work with, they're like, we need a night out.
Yeah.
And
Still
so-
not justifying the B&B.
That's on them.
Are you hanging out with like 21-year-olds?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I thought 21-year-olds just pass out in the street. Why do they need a B&B?
Well, I think
Don't
Philadelphia is
ask me.
exterminating the homeless right now. If I was watching the news correctly.
Oh, so you don't want to get caught up in that. I
Where are your facts on that, Gibby?
No.
Cold, hard facts only?
Fox News.
Okay, that's good
dude,
enough for me.
The president debate. Philadelphia's terrible things are always happening in Philadelphia.
Euthanasia.
So what have you been up to? You haven't been here in like months.
Yeah, I haven't been doing much.
You have a beard now.
No, it's just this.
No,
it's mold.
it shows on there.
Yeah, no, it's kind of like moss on the side of a tree. It just kind of grows when you're motionless.
Okay.
Is it because you've been crying and the moss just grows where it's wet?
That might be it.
Okay.
I did grow the hair. You can see the hair fluff back there, though.
Hey, and it
Yeah,
curls.
yeah.
Oh, it curls like a motherfucker.
Good,
That's
I
why
like
it's normally cut by this point.
I like curly hair, so you're good.
But, hey, baby.
Hey, what's
How you
up?
doing?
My phone number is...
Yeah.
Welcome to the Love Connection.
Otherwise, no, I just still been working because my boss don't care about no Rona. He's like, get back out there. Go on, lick some flagpoles. All right.
Flagpoles. Anyway, we got some topics for you this week. The big one today and tomorrow is Prime Day.
Whoop, whoop, whoop.
So if you go to
Boo.
any site, it's going to tell you, hey, there's sales on Amazon, and these are the best deals for your common interest. But I thought it was interesting to note that Best Buy and GameStop are actually trying to compete with Prime Day as well. You guys get anything?
No.
I saw the Mario Odyssey was $20 cheaper. Breath of the Wild is $20 cheaper. The Link XD, Link's Awakening,
Yeah.
is $10 cheaper. I have no interest in buying Odyssey. I already have Breath of the Wild and no interest in getting Link's Awakening.
Link's Awakening, and people can fight me, is the best Zelda game out there.
It's trash.
I've heard. I
You
have
don't
heard
even play
that.
the series.
Yeah, I got nothing.
So,
It's probably it was the first that's kind of not like the series.
well, because it was originally a Game Boy game.
Yeah, and there's Mario references littered all through it.
Exactly. So it is on my playlist. I just don't have any reason to go and pick it up. I did purchase stuff yesterday, though.
Smart move.
Yeah, right before the deal started.
Like, hey, we're going to put stuff on sale tomorrow. Buy up today.
So I checked. Nothing went on sale that I bought yesterday.
Well, that's good.
Go
So
on sale tomorrow.
it's a win-win. If it's on sale tomorrow, I'm fucking killing someone. I'm just saying that. But as of right now,
Bezos can hear.
Yeah, Bezos owns this basement.
I
if you
never
didn't know.
I never said I was going to go after Bezos. I said I'm just going to kill someone. Homeless people on the street of Philadelphia.
Ah, well, there you go. They just signed up for the police force.
Exactly. Our Space Force.
Too soon? Space Force ain't killing anything but astronauts.
Aliens!
All right. You win. So what did you buy?
A new phone case and screen
A
protector.
comb,
Eggs.
a new mirror.
Yeah. You said you didn't get anything.
No, I don't have any money, and all the deals are dumb, and I still don't have a 3. I just like to keep going.
I got a lot of Christmas shopping out of the way, and I got some books, which is weird.
Are they Gibby books?
No, they're not. They're well, it's not like one sentence per page with a big ass picture in the background. No,
Does it have pictures?
the two of them do.
Does it pop up at you?
Oh, that's even better. Those are my favorite types of books.
The two were Thor, the Goddess of Thunder.
Okay.
So it's the
Thor has a sex change.
yes.
Got it.
Jane Foster takes up the Mjolnir.
Very 2020.
So it's basically the comic they're referencing for Thor: Love and Thunder. And I wanted
Okay.
to read it and just watch Natalie Portman get cancer.
Thor: Love and Thunder. Is that the real name of it?
I think so.
That's
Yeah.
the porno name wrote itself. Like,
Oh, it's got like a porno font too.
awesome.
That's
All
even
right.
better.
Taika knew what he was doing.
Yeah, all right.
And then I got Batman the Damned or something.
Ooh.
I really thought you were gonna say Batman the Dance, and I was so pumped to know what that was.
This one takes place after the Joker's been murdered, but Batman can't figure out who did it.
And he's sad.
What?
Yeah,
That sounds like an interesting read.
exactly.
He's sad.
And then I got about 4 Star Wars books. Bloodlines, which follows Leia in between the first trilogy, and then Aftermath, which follows Wedge Antilles 3 books after Return of the Jedi. So that's what I got. And then I got like some C cable cords and
The usual, just stock up stuff.
yeah, just
Fair.
things that are like, oh, this is on sale for like $10. I'll take it. Fuck it.
It's on sale for $10. It's normally $11.
Yeah, it's like that's a good deal.
Yeah,
And then I got this app called Hinge, maybe not Hinge.
that's a dating.
Yeah,
app. That's a
hey,
dating app.
on the dating
I mean,
site.
It's an H. Maybe it's Haya. Does that sound good? No.
It sounds like another dating app.
That
What have you
is
been
that
up
is
to?
a dating app.
I don't
Yeah.
know what the fucking app it is, but it used to be like Ebates. It's
Oh, okay.
similar.
Oh, yeah, I don't know why I said I'm like I knew, but yes, go
Honey?
on.
Anyway, it tells you the trending of the
Honey,
product. Honey is what
Yeah,
it is.
nailed it.
I said it.
Did you?
I said honey, and then Frank goes honey.
I don't believe. Roll the tape.
I heard that.
Chris Pompadre, I need you to
Somebody-
clip this for
somebody-
me.
That is the guy you're gonna
I
ask to
don't-
do some work.
Chris Pompadre, please.
I don't believe it.
I am asking you with all my heart and soul to clip me saying honey
The
first.
saddest part is you're probably the most liked out of the 3 here right now. So you might do it.
No, I've stayed like below ground, neutral. No new hatred that I know of.
I haven't tagged him
But-
in any post at 3 o'clock in the morning with the same picture
But I
of
do
Jeff Goldblum.
also have the Honey app, just to go back to what you were saying.
So I had that there, and I'm tracking trends. And the depressing thing is, it like some of the shit spiked in the last 30 days, and then
went
dropped
back
today.
down? Yeah.
So it's not like it's really a deal. It was the price that it was 60 days ago.
It's almost like a JCPenney/Kohl's type deal, where like they put this regular price of like $8 million, and one day it was that like 30 days ago, just to make you feel like you're saving, and then shablam. Not
So
a deal.
it's Black Friday before Black Friday.
well, yeah.
It's Black Friday with the excess inventory they couldn't get rid of in the past year.
It's
Yes.
It's all the Corona supplies they still have that have been coughed on in the last 6 months. Like, we need to get that out of here. We're trying to clean.
yeah.
But the thing, there's like 32-inch TVs for like $50 because you can never have too many of those.
Yeah, I got 3 in the back room.
See, I almost bought another TV. I don't need a TV, and I don't have the money to buy a TV. But when there's like a 55-inch for 123, it's like, well, I will
got
put.
to.
Yeah, I'll put that somewhere. Put it on my car.
These TVs sit in there 364 days of the year. They come out 24 hours.
For what?
For a game-a-thon.
Who does that?
But it'll be 48 hours because I need to put those TVs to use.
What? I'm so excited.
I'm nervous.
It's gonna be a car wreck.
Oh yeah, especially after like I go to bed the first night and everybody's like, yeah, I'm bailing at 8 o'clock on the second night. It's like, Whew, it's gonna be me.
I'll be here, buddy.
I'll probably be one of them that leave. I'll be tired.
Yeah.
I don't make the 24, so all of a sudden you doubled it. I'm like, yeah.
Well, I thought, hey, maybe we could do shifts. This way we don't have a super spreader event they keep talking about with 30 fucking people here at 8 o'clock on a Saturday. We spread it between Friday and Saturday.
But if we have a super spreader event, that means our name just goes out larger and faster than ever before.
Oh, I'll take it. But whatever we raise is going right to the fine, because I ain't fucking paying that shit.
Speaking of bringing it back to Honey, they sponsor YouTube videos of like real famous people. But I'm just saying.
Sponsor
Just
this.
saying. We're talking about you now.
We free plugged you.
Come at me, Daddy.
Yeah, I said, hey, this was a neat little tool on the side of my browser as I was still buying stuff.
That he totally didn't forget the name of and said it the first time he thought about it.
Ignore the other 2 companies I plugged about dating. So if you're dating, also feel free to sponsor us as well.
Hey, we have 3 single people here.
Yeah.
So yeah, if you're a dating app, sponsor. If you can get him a date, you earn yourself the right to be a
We
dating
will
app.
plug you we'll actually just change the entire layout of this where your just logo goes around the whole thing.
Yeah, but if you get us both a date, then you unbeatable. So,
Yeah.
dating apps, come at
Just
me.
saying.
Or hey, if you're single and lonely.
So what's the terms of this though? Because if they set us up with just one day, technically,
This did turn
it
into
has
Love
to be.
Connection.
It has to be. It has
You're
to be
welcome.
like we have to be in a successful relationship for 30 days.
yeah, it's got to work out. You can't just like match us with Trish and be like, hey, go with that. Like, whoa, no.
Speaking of which, did
Oh,
I
God.
ever guys tell you the story about how Trish popped up on a dating app?
Oh, I've seen her on all of them.
Oh, don't worry. We've heard the other side of that story where you popped up on her dating app. So
I want to know what she says. Swipe right.
she went, I don't care what he says. Swipe left.
I still find it funny.
I mean, I used to do the same thing too. Anyone I knew, a super like. I'll pay the $5 fucking to get more super likes just to make it awkward of like, holy shit, he really likes me.
See, I used to play that same gamble until I did that to somebody, and she did do that. Oh shit, does he really like me? Started talking to my then roommate Nick. I don't know if you guys remember Nicholas Andrew. He had a small segment here once. He's in the intro.
Yeah.
He's drinking scotch.
He paid for the mics. Oh no, he he is.
Yeah,
in
he
that
did.
intro still.
Yo, I don't know. Did you change? I watch every
Well, no,
week,
he is.
and I don't
He's-
think so.
He's still in the intro, but it's the Cardboard Classic. We went back to the old intro because certain people were taken out of it.
Gotcha. But anyway, reached out to him and started trying to find out if it was for real. So, like, you got to be careful with that because you got to be ready to put her down.
I will burn every bridge possible just for a laugh.
I think it's funny.
Fair.
You know what's not funny?
AIDS.
Just kidding.
Oh.
Yeah. Prime Day, it's going on right now. More deals will be continuing tomorrow.
Don't do it. Shop local. Don't support Bezos.
Well, they have it. They have an option now where you do shop local businesses on it.
I just wanted to say it.
No, it's
I
fair.
got no.
That's
I don't
fair.
give a
It's
shit.
buried. Like you have to really dig deep to find it.
Like, I'll give all my money to Bezos at this point. Like, yeah,
I
it's
clearly
fine.
have.
Yeah.
Just as long as I get a ticket to space.
I think you got to talk to Musk for that. You got to have a Tesla.
Aren't they competing?
They are competing.
Are they? Bezos is going to
And then
Amazon
that
in space? Man, I
Bezos
am
is trying as
so
well.
out of
But
touch.
isn't that one dude from Virgin trying to do it too?
He's been trying
Oh
for years.
yeah, but I assume he's just got like a literal slingshot that he's just got like shades and a slingshot. Like, we're going, baby.
Yeah. So all these billionaires are just trying to go to space. I would like to watch some fireworks. Anyway, let's talk some nerd news. We'll get off Prime. As you all know, Sony has a third movie deal with Marvel when it comes to the MCU Spider-Man inclusion, and a lot of news is broken in the past 2 weeks about that specific sequel. First and foremost, Jamie Foxx has announced he will be reprising Electro.
Ooh.
But not Blue. He promised he wouldn't blow himself.
I mean, everyone likes a good Tobias Funk in them.
Yeah. Isn't it Funke?
Is there a reason he won't?
It is
be blue?
Funke.
I think that's kind of like how they made fun of Ryan Reynolds for being in an animated suit.
Oh, okay.
I think he got the same backlash.
Oh, I just thought maybe there was some racial tensions with going blueface now. I didn't know if we're like Smurfs are people too.
Are the bat
Something.
nipples.
Bad nibbles are always appreciated.
Yes. But on that note, they also announced that Benedict Cumberbatch would be the MCU character that would be appearing in the movie. So Doctor Strange will be involved in the Spider-Man 3 movie. Which both of these stories have lead to speculation that we're going to finally get a live-action Spider-Verse movie. And
Whoa!
yeah!
Thought you wanted pop. Sorry.
Thank you.
was
No, I
kinda taking
appreciate
a
it.
drink in the middle of it. I wasn't prepared.
But the speculation was fueled even further today to an image. There was a fan image.
I wouldn't say it's a fan image.
Okay.
Nothing official from what I have seen has been released from Marvel, from the MCU, that this is going to be a Spider-Verse.
Well, the crazy thing is, I know they're making all these announcements, but they haven't even begun principal photography or any of that shit yet. But there's rumor on the mill that Toby Maguire and Andrew Garfield have both been signed on for the Spider-Man 3 movie.
Yeah, but see, like, Tobey Maguire's like 87 now, though. Will it really work?
If they do it like the haggard one from the cartoon Spider-Verse, yes.
Deal. All right.
He's just eating cheeseburgers and goes, "I'll give you your damn rent when you fix the damn door!" That's all I got. That's all I remember from Toby Maguire.
Yeah, I mean,
It's fair.
I don't think that's something that's going to happen.
The Spider-Verse or Tobey?
Spider-Verse.
Oh, okay.
Spider-Verse. Because you got... It's too much negotiation. Unless that was
It's
one
Marvel,
of the...
though.
It is Marvel. So do we say that the whole reason Marvel and Sony had that standoff last year was because they wanted to go the route of Spider-Verse and fought over Sony over the rights for it? Do you think that was the fine print at the contract?
No, I think that was Sony's flexing their dick of the contract expired. I'm going to get more money out of this time. After Marvel, pretty much any movie after...
Homecoming?
Was it Civil War?
Civil War was the first time you see Spider-Man.
Well, there was a certain point where essentially every Marvel movie that came out hit $1 billion. There wasn't a movie after that didn't hit $1 billion internationally.
So I'm just entertaining myself. You continue.
So I think that's why they wanted a bigger piece of that cake. Up until a certain point, they were making like $700,000 to $800,000 and like not really grossing a lot. They just were fucking shooting over $1 billion at a certain point.
Which makes sense.
The Spider-Verse is an interesting aspect because you already introduced J. Jonah Jameson as with the same actor, just bald, and doing the Karl Rove craziness.
Oh, Spider-Man!
Yeah, but like on an internet fad.
Yeah.
Which is also kind of interesting because if you watch the Venom movie, Eddie Brock moved to a visual media as well rather than being paper.
Yeah.
So it could happen. We got a clip of the Morbius trailer before the pandemic happened that had Michael Keaton in it, which would allow Morbius to exist in a different multiverse and not really affect what Marvel's doing. So Marvel could be doing this just to make it crystal clear that, like, hey, they aren't in our universe.
But we love them anyway.
But we love them anyway.
I like him as a friend.
That's fair.
Or no, but since the fact that Doctor Strange is now officially in this one, going into the whole multiverse theory, is this what the new phase is going to be about?
I have a feeling yes, because Spider-Man looks like it's slated to come out before Doctor Strange
Okay.
and the Multiverse Madness,
Yeah.
which should be teased in WandaVision coming up.
Yeah.
At the same time, Tom Holland is negotiated to be in a Marvel movie outside of Spider-Man. He had a one-picture deal.
Okay.
Could be Doctor Strange. So they might start something in the Spider-Verse that leads to Doctor Strange.
So what's going to happen is we're going to get a very small hint at the end of Spider-Verse, roll right into WandaVision.
Now, WandaVision's going to come first.
WandaVision is coming first?
It's supposed to release this year.
I thought
Still?
WandaVision was supposed to be, bam, right into Doctor Strange.
Originally slated, yes. But
Then
WandaVision-
Rona. Oh,
Yeah, Rona's
Yeah.
exactly expediting that thing.
fucking Rona.
They may have taken things
But
out of WandaVision.
Didn't they push everything back, though? They keep
they pushed
pushing.
the movies back.
They pushed the movies back. Didn't they push Captain
Yep. See, now,
Falcon?
I have a theory that
Falcon
keeps getting
punch.
pushed back because there's going to be something in Black Widow that needs to happen first before you watch Falcon and the Winter Soldier, which I think is Florence Pugh being the new Black Widow.
Time Bandits.
Or Time Bandits.
Time Bandits.
But I really think that Florence Pugh is going to show up in Falcon and Winter Soldier, and that because they were almost done, and Disney is starved for new content on Disney Plus.
We'll write for you.
Well, yeah, easily. You're not gonna like it, but we'll do it.
Exactly.
Probably get pushed to Hulu.
But it's free money.
Free money.
No,
you.
you got to pay us.
I mean, you pay us,
Contract
but
you doing?
You just pay us 2/3. Someone is not getting it.
Yeah.
But I wouldn't have been shocked if they pushed out whatever they had done of Falcon and Winter Soldier. just to get something on. Like they pushed the Mandalorian, which I feel like wasn't going to happen until well after Halloween.
Yeah.
Is that out?
Next week.
30th.
Oh, okay.
Is it next week?
No, 2 weeks from
2
now.
weeks.
Yes.
Yes. But I think that something's going to happen in Black Widow that will... Because Falcon and Winter Soldier is going to be done well before next May, and they just keep a 2021 date on it. So they're not telling you when in 2021, which to me means probably June.
January 2nd. Oh.
Nah, I don't think you're
Later.
going to get it.
December.
I think you would actually get Loki before you got...
Really?
Yeah. Because I think there's something linked in there. Because it's a continuation of after Endgame, and Black Widow's before Infinity War.
There's a time bandit
Time
in
thief?
Black Widow. It has to be.
Or
Ronan is
Taskmaster
Ronan.
maybe shows up.
Ronan the Conqueror.
No, he's dead.
He comes back.
Rip.
He's a time bandit.
Nobody really dies.
I guess you're right. But unless maybe it's the Taskmaster too. Maybe he shows up. Maybe they want it to look like he's dead in Black Widow, but still pops up as a surprise in Falcon.
See, because nobody dies.
Yeah, so there's something happening in that fucking movie that's...
Thanos comes back.
You could, the Eternals. So
He goes back to collecting the crystals.
That's fair. But that's all the Spider-Man news we had. The other topic that I thought was interesting is that movies got pushed yet again. Dune was supposed to come out in December.
Which I was very excited for.
Yes, they pushed it back to October of 2021.
Oh.
But selected the same day as the Batman. Matt Reeves, the Batman.
Oh.
And they're both Warner Brothers. So that means the Batman
Is getting the bump.
probably will get the bump. They
Well,
haven't taped it yet.
they haven't finished taping yet, though, right? Yeah. So they even started the post product.
So potentially that'll get a bump later on down the road.
But speaking of movies, there's one movie that didn't get bumped that's coming out next week or next month. We talked about in our chats. Santa Claus hunting a kid.
In Mel Gibson. Crazy Mel Gibson.
No, it's a kid hunting Santa.
It's a kid that wants Santa dead.
Yes.
What the hell's this movie apart?
Exactly. It's is it Timothy Olyphant?
I have no idea.
No.
It's Mel Gibson as Santa. People are trying to kill Santa. Santa's killing people. Elves are deranged lunatics.
Mel Gibson's Santa.
That's what you should have led with.
Yes.
In.
And a kid is pissed off that Mel Gibson left him cold.
It's understandable.
He calls a hitman to go take out Mel Gibson.
Understand? All right.
And the hitman is, if you see his face, you know who he is. I can't think of any. Because
That guy from that one movie.
Describe him to me. Paint a picture with your words.
I can't.
Well-
Because he's a weird looking dude.
Yep. Give him a
He's
vivid
got like
picture.
a very
Steve Buscemi.
No.
That would be funnier, though.
I just went for the first weird looking dude I could think of.
Do you know the show Unicorn on CBS?
And also don't know why. 'Cause I don't know
Yes.
people that.
That
lead
guy.
guy.
Yeah, that guy.
Yeah.
I don't
You know
know.
who
No idea who his name is. I've only seen the promos.
Justified?
Nope. That's why I said I don't know why I brought this up because like I'm not gonna be able to name him.
Anyway, he's the hitman hunting Mel Gibson, and this is literally going to be the only movie in the movie theaters, which is fantastic. But it's Mel Gibson as Santa Claus.
So my question is, so we had Sonic at the early of 2020.
That was this year.
That was this year.
Oh my fucking
Sonic
god!
came out this year.
Are you sure?
So was Onward.
Sonic, yeah.
Oh my god!
Sonic was early this year.
That was 13 months ago.
We have this Mel Gibson Santa movie. They're going to probably be the two top grossing movie.
Picture award at the Oscars. I will introduce that. What is this? You keep talking. I'm gonna
Because think about it.
Oh,
Think about it. Are we still gonna have an Academy Awards?
we should.
There's been no movie festivals. There's been nothing along those lines.
You're talking about Walton. What the hell?
We've only
Which one of those people touched you?
Walton.
Yeah. Okay. Walton Gargles.
Oh, it's called Fat Man.
Goggins.
Yes.
Walton Goggins.
Yeah.
Sorry, circling back to that
He's
guy.
in an episode of Community.
I
was
never
gonna
would've
point
guessed
out, like,
that.
hey, he's the lawyer of Chevy Chase's character when he brought the canisters of sperm.
You could have had my balls in a vice
I know.
and showed me a picture of him and been like, "What is his name?"
Yeah.
And I know, crunch. The girl. Like, never would have
You're
gotten that one.
right. It's a terrible name for a kid. Like, yeah.
Yeah.
But Best Picture is either going to be between Sonic, Fat Man, or New Mutants.
Sonic. I guess we haven't seen the Fat Man yet.
We haven't seen
that's
Batman.
gonna win.
Batman, hands down. It has better cinematography, better story plot all
Best
across the board.
screenplay.
Yeah.
Batman. I guess this is a weird topic, and it's weird that we got here through Mel Gibson. The Academy Awards are probably going to be very stream based
If they have them.
because you have to think Mulan was
Oh.
pushed through Premiere Access.
Yeah.
Netflix did release a shit ton of movies. A lot of things went to Amazon. I Spy
Trolls 2.
3,
All of those things still count.
Was that 3? I think
Right.
that was 2.
World Tour. I think it was 3.
I think that's 2.
But like that Batista movie where he was a spy,
With the kid?
My Spy. Yeah.
With the kid, with the
With
little
the
girl that like stalks him and like then partners up, and it's like, oh, this big tough guy has a
The
heart.
Will
blah,
Smith
blah.
spy movie? That was cartoon?
No, it's.
Was out last year.
No.
I don't know what you're talking about.
There was a Will Smith spy movie.
Oh, the bird one.
bird?
Yeah.
That was also that was this year too.
Yeah.
That was this year? No.
Yeah,
no.
it
Oh,
was.
Yeah.
It was.
No,
It
that had to be like
was.
December 2019.
I don't know.
November.
But like, yeah, there's the lineup for movies for award shows is going to be interesting. If they have it. I honestly think they're going to say, you know what, we're just going to ball everything up into next 2021.
No, I think they'll still do it. They might make it short or streamline it or whatever.
Just go, this is what everyone wins.
Just hand a bag of them to the Fat Man and be like, here, Mel, you won everything.
All right, you
Go
win.
die.
Spies in Disguise was December 2019.
Yeah!
But it
Woo!
still counts for the release of 2020.
Fuck you and your technicalities.
Because it's the same thing that happened with Black Panther, even though it was released in 2018.
You know what's great? Rise of Skywalker could potentially win Best Picture, and he's not here to lose his shit. Fuck you, pal. It's gonna get Best Actress. Daisy Ridley. Best Actor. That fucking little Babu Frick. Yes. Oh, is this him? I hope that's him in the chat.
There's a
It is him. It is him.
You can't.
It's Gibby. Best Picture for 2020 goes to Rise of Skywalker because there's no competition. Suck it.
We gotta change the color of that font.
We're not going to be on XSplit next week. We had their contract runs out on the 17th, and we're going to OBS.
Oh, yeah!
So this is the last week on XSplit because I updated it on my laptop, and then the widgets didn't show. But
Rip.
best pick, I hope they win everything. And they're like, best executive producer goes to Kathleen Kennedy for her outstanding work on the new Star Wars trilogy.
To learn what a good movie is. Moo? Oh, it's probably no. That's no, yeah.
It is the only movie eligible for the Academy Awards.
Shut up!
No choice. You have to sit there and
Bullshit.
eat a dick.
I'm trying to translate for Gibby.
Thank you. That's actually a lot more crystal clear than what would happen if he was in the studio.
Oh, this is all fucking bullshit! Bullshit dies! Ah, it's like a thing!
The other problem is the bullshit was probably in response to the Kathleen Kennedy thing because there's that like 50 seconds delay.
It's more like
crazy
10
thing
right
is
now.
She won one for The Mandalorian as well.
Murder!
So she's going to have an Emmy and an Oscar in the same year as she's walking out Lucasfilm's door.
She's gonna be DPing.
Yeah, and she's going to be,
Aw,
fuck you,
She's gonna say, look, who was able to do this? I was able to do this. She's not gonna say because of Corona. She's gonna go, who's the best creative producer you guys know? Who only has these 2 awards, Emmys and Golden Globes?
I would hold up
do.
both if I were her and go, oh yeah, Star Wars is really in the tank, isn't it, guys? It got an Emmy and an Oscar. Have they ever gotten it before? No. Suck it. The Academy Awards are going to suck this year. To round out that conversation. Be Fat Man versus Rise of Skywalker versus Birds or Spies in Disguise.
Versus birds.
Versus Sonic versus Rubber, which all of a sudden got a re-release.
Should.
Rubber
and do
5. Skip all the others. It goes straight to 5.
it. Anybody with a spare tire? We can film it now and put it out.
You just put like COVID taped to it, like Rubber.
Put a face mask on it.
Hey, Aaron.
God, more words.
Yeah, I know. I should probably pull it up.
Because there's nothing else. Oh, yeah. Because there's nothing else to use these things on. Clear. Oh, Ghostbusters. Ghostbusters.
Wait, Ghostbusters came out this
Gibby
year?
No.
doesn't know anything about films.
No.
Actually, that was delayed. Afterlife was supposed to come out this summer, and they
Oh.
pushed it back.
Wait, there's a second Ghostbusters?
It's a third one
From the original.
from the original. with
Oh.
Paul Rudd.
I think I heard about that.
Yeah,
And I was okay with that, kind of, sort of. Paul Rudd. I mean,
that's fair.
he can do whatever he wants.
Fair. So other topics.
Oh,
So on the topic of movie theaters, AMC has said that they do not have enough cash in their reserve to keep theaters open to 2021.
Are they still charging me for my A+ premiere?
They might be.
did you renew it?
Did I pay for that movie we went to?
Yes.
Then no.
Because I think you were trying to renew it, it didn't renew, and some. But otherwise, they would be charging you.
Yes.
Otherwise, it will automatically start charging, unless they changed it December or something or other.
It's gonna retroactively charge you for the months that you weren't there.
Oh, that's
like-
how they make their money
That's how they get
back.
back to their glory. Here's I'm taking $15 a month for the movies you didn't see.
But yeah, so AMC said no, they don't have enough cash in their reserves to keep operating, even though they're still closed. To like early 2021, like end of January
Because they're
2021.
probably still paying their executives.
They're paying their executives. They're still paying for, I'm assuming, rights.
I'm sticking with what
Anything that they're re-releasing to keep the theaters that are open running, they have to pay all of those rights as well. They have to pay their workers, any workers that's furloughed, all their benefits. So all of this is adding up.
I don't get why they didn't move to the Premier Access format that Disney tried. To
Yes.
do a one-time use on their app of like if you pay $30 or whatever the rental window is, you pay like we'll say 20 just because of your convenience of your own home, and you could technically pack the fucking home with people in it.
No, you can't. COVID. Come on.
Okay. Every other state but Jersey.
There you go.
And let's just do it that way. At least you're making something. And the weird thing is Disney has not announced how Mulan did. But
Poorly.
the rumor is Mulan did better than
Mushu.
Tenet. Is that the Christopher
Wow.
Nolan movie?
Yeah.
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 And Tenet went to the theaters during this pandemic.
Okay.
But I'm sure Mulan did not hit that $1 billion expectation they hit every fucking time.
To be fair, I think their expectation was already low to begin with for it being live action. Their live action tends to be a little on the lower side of expectations.
Well, no, the last couple ones that came out were $1 billion a pop.
Well, Aladdin's everyone's favorite.
True.
Lion King.
Aladdin,
Classic.
Lion King was shot for shot.
Yeah. But other than that, I don't think the Jungle Book hit $1 billion. It did?
Yeah.
Oh.
Well, Jungle Book was like the first
first
one they
to do
did,
it,
so
and
that's you get the pop on like, oh, gotta check this out. What's it gonna be? And then it's slowly dropping downhill of like, stop it, you're ruining classics.
Yeah.
But good for the kids that have never seen it and don't know any better.
Exactly.
But for us, you just put a middle finger at us.
Fuck
Fuck your childhood.
Drives me nuts that you still use James Earl Jones for Mufasa. Like,
Let the man retire.
why did you even make the movie if you're just gonna literally have him read the same fucking script?
Just could
You
have
should
just
have
stole the
called it-
audio.
Yeah, just I'm gonna use the audio again. Is that cool? That's fine. But I just don't understand why AMC didn't try to get ahead of that curve. Instead, them kind of like balking on that, whatever the reasoning may be, it gave more power to streaming at home.
Yeah.
That if it was successful for Disney and Mulan to do that, why is there ever incentive to release to a movie theater again?
Just wait. We'll have Amazon movie theaters coming soon. Just give
They
it-
already have.
We'll get more then.
With the Trolls movie that got delayed, pushed back, they eventually went, "Hey, Amazon, go do your magic, please." And that's how it originally released. Ask Barrezo about that.
Universal, right?
Yeah.
Because at the one point, AMC said, "Fuck you, we don't want any of your movies then." And then they went, "Oh, you have a James Bond movie that's coming out, so we're sorry."
Yeah.
Which that has been pushed back. That was supposed to come out next month. Actually, it was supposed to come out last March. That's part of the reason why we were 007 for our theme, as well as it was the 7th for the Game-a-thon.
Good times.
But it was pushed to November. I haven't heard if they delayed it again.
I'm assuming everything's delayed.
Well, yeah, when we
'Cause
said
why-
that
why-
movie,
yeah.
For New Mutants, everything's coming soon except for the Ryan Reynolds movie that said, "Fuck it, we're gonna air."
To be fair, it's Ryan Reynolds, and I think that was his pet project.
That makes sense. And it's a Disney project. It's the NPC
Yeah.
based movie.
Yeah. So it was his like compromise. Like, look, I'll still do your stuff. We do this first, and then we go by your rules.
If you want to contribute, you should have came.
True story.
Could have stolen a car. I steal boats all the time.
Could have walked.
Yep. The Iowan said walk. Whoa!
You walked for less. Oh my God! Restart. No.
No, don't hit now. Don't hit now.
And good night, everybody.
That
You're
has
gonna fuck
happened
this up.
one show before.
You're gonna fuck this up.
11:37. We
Sure.
probably won't still be on by then.
Where do you hit OK?
You just close it. You just close. Yep.
Okay.
That hopefully
And
works.
We're
in
still
10
live.
In
We're
10
still
minutes,
here.
it's just gonna go down. So the point I'm trying to get at is, so the movie theater business is dead. Regal's out, AMC's out. So we have independently owned and operated movie theaters slowly making their way back. What would the Dace Man and Friends movie theater show? If you can have a lineup
Godzilla.
all day?
All day. Or
All day.
all
every
day, all day, just a Godzilla block, and
Godzilla.
on top of the mannequin, you just put "fuck you, Trish," Godzilla.
Yes.
Why not?
I would do it for the bit.
Yes,
100%.
Just to keep it going.
I would even call the
For-
movie theater
and-
For Real Movie Club.
For an internal joke.
That's only good to our group of friends in
Yeah.
every day.
And our listeners,
Yeah.
because we got 3 listeners right now.
Yeah, those are our friends. Well, one's Dace, one's Gibby, one's Aaron.
They're all my friends. They're all our viewers.
That's fair.
They all support us. So besides Godzilla, what would your ideal lineup for like a Saturday be?
Like a double feature?
Yeah, why not?
Like you're just pulling out movies. Like
Yeah.
we don't have any new movies that came out because Hollywood is dead.
What movies
Hold
would you?
on, what
What,
movies
yeah?
would you
What
show?
movies will you fill up that theater with?
I would look what was royalty free and air that.
well, yeah. Besides the royalty, like if you could pick, like it's like the desert island. What would you bring to a desert island? I would bring a boat. Oh, no, dumb shit, Sherlock. But if you were to fill a movie theater
Scarf.
with anything, what would you fill it with?
Hot
Schindler's
dogs.
List and Shrek.
Any others?
No.
You can fill up the entire time slot.
No, just those two.
Just
Over
those
and
two
over
movies. Okay.
Alternating,
Yes.
or just like 3 Schindler's List and then
With Smash Mouth performing in between.
live.
Live.
That sounds like a
On
good
the
show.
I close mine and I'm going to his movie theater.
I think that's the only way to make money. Smash Mouth.
It's got to be true.
Where are you going with this?
It's just a fun question because I would fill mine with Time Bandits.
Is that why you kept
Oh,
making that
that's
joke
why
earlier?
that's why he came up with the fucking thing. He's like, oh, I'm gonna work this back
Oh, Time Bandits! I love Time Bandits. Great movie.
the reach-around
Whatever
joke.
movie I was watching before I came over.
Time Bandits 2.
No, there is no Time Bandits 2 because Terry Gilliam
Didn't mean not to go down that
never
road.
made a second one.
in. Chronicle Thief. It's kind of like Time Bandits, only
They're not midgets. They've grown.
I'd air all 7 Josh Kirby movies.
Ooh.
Do you even know what those are?
Nope.
They're over there. They're in the Dace collection.
I'm just gonna commit to my point earlier. It's gonna be all Paul Rudd movies, all of them.
Even the one that he plays at Jimmy Fallon all the time.
What? Oh,
Oh,
the
Mac-
sneak preview
Yeah.
clip. You mean?
Yeah.
Yes, that'll actually just get included too. That'll be the previews before every movie. Coming soon.
Coming
Boom.
coming within the next hour. Mac and me.
And then just all Paul Rudd all day, every day. May just be a picture of Paul Rudd, actually. I won't play any movies. It's just a photo of Paul Rudd.
And then the overnight hours, a nude photo of Paul Rudd.
No.
Tastefully blurred out, though.
Yes.
Nipples.
The one where they were all in those skin tight suits that they did a while back. Like, I'm talking like 10 years ago. They all laid in like, it was the Judd Apatow group and they're all in like the
Ugh.
flesh cut. Yeah, and it was like Jonah Hill and fat Seth. Like before they all went on keto or whatever the fuck they did.
Weed.
Weed.
I'm assuming lots and lots of weed.
Before the superhero hype happened, where
Oh.
everybody had to get in shape in Hollywood if they wanted to actually make money.
Yes.
There you
Just
go.
to agree? Yes. All of it.
So, any video game news?
Nothing that I've seen float by my radar. I don't know,
I
we're-
got nothing. I already thought I more.
Because we're hyping up into the PS5 new Xbox S series.
Well, the last time we were on the
Let's
show,
call it the new Xbox.
yeah, last time we were on the show, I bitched about how all the exclusives are going to actually release on PS4 as well.
Oh, so anything? There was a game for if you play it on PS4, you get it automatically for PS5, and all your save data transfers over.
They're
Within
doing-
time frame.
They're doing a lot of games like that.
Really?
I think any of the like actual big games, they're doing a window like that. That yeah, basically if you buy it by like March, then yeah, you can bring all your stuff over. But otherwise, after that, fuck you.
Which I think is to ease the rage of people who didn't get in on this pre-order. Because
Makes
they
sense.
fucked up the pre-orders process. And they fucked up the secondary pre-order process where you had to go to the store and figure it out. And you get up there in the store, it has a sign that says, We're out. How? Didn't even know you had any.
You didn't know it? We had some? We're out again.
Yeah.
We were only allowed to reserve one, and the person that opened the store did the reservation.
It's just
already.
that South Park meme, and it's gone.
Mm-hmm.
Over and over.
But I thought that was interesting because, like, Spider-Man Miles Morales,
Yeah.
that was the only reason I was getting the PS5. And then, you know, if you go deep into Sony's webpage, there's the PS4 version available for pre-order. It's like, come on. And then the Horizon Western Front or Tier or whatever the fuck it is, that's another one that'll be available on PS4, and these are the ones that kind of carry over to PS5, as well as all the garbage EA games.
Now, are they still releasing at the same time, or is it like a pre-order for PS4, you get it before the PS5 so you can play it a bit, and then carry it over? That way there is an incentive?
It's a good question. I didn't, you know, every time I've gone into
that'd be neat.
GameStop, I had already prepaid everything, so I just grab everything and go.
You just start walking down the shelves like, yeah, I bought all this, all right,
Yeah.
see you later.
I was like, oh, I own stock here now. Goodbye. But I've
Do
never
you?
had a chance to actually. No, I don't.
Okay.
No, he got firmly denied on Twitter.
Yeah,
Firmly denied.
like
Wait, what?
partially denied on.
Oh,
Twitter.
you gotta fill me on this story.
I say, oh, there's a story.
Yeah.
Yay!
Fill me in.
Microsoft and GameStop engaged into a partnership where they're releasing exclusives and shit. Like they're in some kind of multi-year partnership with
Yeah.
GameStop.
I remember that tweet.
Yeah, I tweeted them and said, hey, since I'm keeping the brick and mortar open in Deptford, can I get a free Xbox Series X? And GameStop corporate responded with, nice try. But it was a Paul Rudd gif, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
So wait, you got GameStop corporate to actually acknowledge you.
Oh, yeah. They should.
You know what you need to start doing?
I'm on the board.
Did you respond with your credit card statement? No, for real, bitch.
I should have.
Just.
I was just more shocked that they paid attention. But then again, you know, every time you yell at Comcast on Twitter, they have to respond to it.
But that was a funny thing, though. You're more likely to get a response with a funny
Comcast
retort.
responds to the vulgar language I've used too.
It was, I'm sorry about your experience. Can you tell me a little bit more about it? And then you tell them and they just deadpan.
Yeah. Well, I tried to hit on the one girl one time.
Yeah.
And then I got the private messages from people I know that work in Comcast that goes, Chris, please stop making my job this much harder. Because I see what you're saying and I can't respond to it. Even though they work in that department. It's awkward. It's very awkward.
I wonder if they walk, like when they see somebody working on it, they walk over, just tap them on the back and be like, it'll be okay.
They have to. Because all of them know me. Like they're like, oh, hey, your family member's doing it again. I'm not going to say which family member, but yeah.
If you listen to the show, you can pretty much piece it together.
No, I've never revealed their identity.
Okay.
But I get yelled at a lot because of what I do on there. But I got rid of Comcast, so I don't yell at them anymore. So they should be happy.
They miss you. Baby, come back.
All of a sudden, my internet will cost as much as it did without getting rid of all the shit.
Their job's just so boring now. Like, oh, nobody's yelling at us.
Yeah. Like, oh, it's peaceful.
What do I do?
We need him to engage us again. Let's increase the price per month on their internet
Just
and slow down the speed. Yeah. Coming for you assholes. Boom. Suck a dick. Anyway,
Or that one.
where was I going with that whole thing?
Oh, yeah, we're sorry. Kind of derailed you.
GameStop's stock.
You already pre-ordered everything, so you don't know. You just walk in, Glenn hands you everything that you need.
Yes.
Continue.
Actually, it hasn't been him lately. It's been Andy.
Jack more?
Anyway, I don't get a chance to see, like, hey, can I pre-order this without it being on the PS5? Mm-hmm. Which they usually fill me in. Because I walked in, and he's like, I just want to let you know we don't have any PS5s. It's like, that's cool. Everything's coming out on the PS4, so I don't give a fuck. They haven't announced any. They only hinted at one thing that I went, ooh, that'd be cool, which I don't think that game's coming until 2022 anyway, which is God of War game.
There's a God of War game? I mean, I figured there would be, but I guess I didn't hear it.
God of War Ragnarok.
I think I'm like 4 God of War games behind now.
It closed out the PlayStation 5 whatever the fuck they're calling themselves, with just the theme of like the music playing in the background, and then the God of War Omega sign, and then Ragnarok.
I may have actually even seen that. My memory is just not what it used to be.
I walked into GameStop to pre-order Mario 3D All-Stars, and they were talking about the God of War franchise. I was like, oh, that's kind of cool.
Yeah, which is nice, but like they didn't even have gameplay, so they probably just storyboarded the idea and haven't actually done shit. And with COVID, they probably have done less shit. Anyway, that's kind of all the stuff I've got news-wise. I know there was a lot. We've been going for 2 weeks. Today was just a bad day to try to look up news because everything on the internet is Prime Day related. And like, if you try to find a news story in there, Boom, Prime Day.
Boom.
Any final thoughts? Anything? Oh, you know what actually did happen?
What did happen?
A lot.
New York Comic Con.
That would have
Ooh.
been this week
was
or
last
last week?
weekend.
Last weekend.
Yeah. They apparently did a virtual thing like San Diego did. I don't think anything relevant came out of it.
Sounds like it. Can't really give too many previews of anything going on because nothing's going on.
Yeah, exactly. And just like the biggest thing that's happening right now is Walking Dead. That news, I think, came out in the 2 weeks we were out. It's coming to an end with season 11, but season 11's now 23 episodes, which is essentially a season 11, season 12. I don't know why they decided, like, hey.
Oh.
And then they announced the Carol and Daryl spinoff, which was fun to watch the season 10 finale. As Carol said, it's okay, I'll sacrifice myself. And going, no, you won't, bitch. You signed a new deal for a new show. And exactly that happened. She walked to the edge and got pulled off, and she didn't fall off the edge. It was like, God damn it. It's good storytelling. Release your contracts before you release the actual fucking show.
Blame the internet.
Yeah.
Fucking
And then
internet.
a new show debuted right afterward called A Brave New World.
Oh.
Part of
based
the
off the
Walking
book.
Dead. No. Which is basically 10 years removed from the event, which would probably put it on par where The Walking Dead is now. So many fucking time jumps. And they're in Nebraska, I think. I didn't pay attention. It sucked. The acting sucked. And apparently their civilization's back. They had 9,000 people within the one community.
They rebuilt Nebraska?
Yeah.
Of all places to
Way
rebuild.
better than what we're doing with COVID. So if it's a future state, 10 years, we're good.
No, I'm moving to Nebraska. Evidently, that's where we rebuild.
Apparently.
Why not?
I mean, all you got is farm fields out
I think
there,
it was
right?
Nebraska.
You just clear out a farm field, start
Okay.
building up, settle the land, and
Yeah, why wouldn't you rebuild something that's already halfway built? Like
I mean, 'cause
halfway.
then you got to clear out
remotely
the
almost.
buildings, got to demo the buildings,
Well,
make sure
they
no one
didn't
goes in.
They took over a town and just pretty much.
Oh, that's
cleaned
fucking
it out.
bullshit.
There's only like 2 towns in Nebraska. I don't think you have Omaha and you have Lincoln. That's it.
That's probably what happened. Yeah.
I don't know why this is my
They cleared out
focus
like
point.
a Deptford that doesn't have any other towns around it.
Oh, okay. Still wouldn't be probably big enough in Nebraska. Whatever.
It may not.
I'm just saying it could have been Iowa. All right.
Yeah,
So I'm
it
getting
may not be Nebraska. I didn't pay attention very well. But apparently there's like pockets of communities
Peoples?
that are succeeding. And their dad went to one near New York. So now they got to get to New York. So they're probably in Nebraska because it's a hell of a hike. And that'll make a couple seasons.
It's a bit of a walk, yeah.
And then Fear the Walking Dead returned last night,
Ooh.
or Sunday night.
Good.
And the biggest cliffhanger they had was that Morgan looked like he was about to die at the end of the last season. And they started this season with him very much alive.
Hooray!
So it was like, hey, at least you drug that out. And there's some badass with an axe that's just decapitating people. And then I fell asleep
Hey.
halfway through.
That's always fun.
Not very good. But they usually dominate the New York Comic Con. The other thing that happened in this New York Comic Con / our week of absence, Hellstrom will debut on Hulu
Oh.
this week or next week. It's one of it's
Coming soon to
it's
a theater
within a
near you.
week.
Hellstrom?
Yes, so that's their Constantine in a
Oh.
way. It's the best way I can compare it.
Okay. But
And
not Keanu.
It's not Keanu.
It's never Keanu.
But it was supposed to be a part of like this Hulu Marvel Cinematic Universe.
Hulu World?
Yeah, where it was going to be Hellstrom, Ghost Rider, and
Oh, Gibby should be excited. I want to see some cheers, Gibbles!
Howard.
Probably
the,
not
I
Nick
think
Cage,
Howard
though.
the Duck.
I'm in.
Yes,
Why not?
It was weird.
I'm in.
But the Ghost Rider wasn't going to be
Not Nick
Johnny
Cage.
Blaze. It
Oh.
was going to be the Gabriel Luna one. Is that his name?
So
Sure.
Not Nick Cage.
The one from Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. They were going to bring him back, but they didn't
Really?
get greenlit. So he may appear in Hellstrom at some point, because obviously those two, the daughter and the son, are half devil.
Sure.
Whatever
I mean, why
it might
not?
be.
Yeah.
Yeah, Hellstrom's debuting soon. TV's starting to come back. The Goldbergs and stuff will be back on at the end of the month. A few other sitcoms.
You know what was really good this year? The Boys. Because hashtag girls get it done.
It's a good note to end on.
Woman power.
No, I know what you're saying. With the Powerpuff Girls. It's
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah.
It was a very good season. It was a very. This is a weird occurrence for me where I'm watching a comic book series and didn't read the comics.
Again, careful with the spoilers. Because didn't it just finish? So, like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, like, you could end up spoiling it if we had a viewer that hadn't seen it, like me.
I can do whatever I want.
No, you cannot!
I can do
I am a
whatever
woman.
I want. I can do whatever I want.
I will drink that power fluid and spit it back at you.
Did you see? Hey, I know you walked away, but
I can't keep a straight face.
did you see the story where that specific
got
scene
bits for that.
was actually shot for season 1?
Was it?
Yes, and then Amazon went, no, that's too graphic. And then they went, we need to put something here in this finale that kind of shows you where he's at. And the guy went, I got something, and they put it right in for that.
Rummage through the desk for a flash drive, like,
Yes, this. You need this, and they put it in. But Amazon originally denied that from like episode 2 of season 1 to show like how sadistic he could be.
You know, I did think he did look a little different.
Mhm.
Like I saw that, and I was
already
just
shot.
like,
they sat on that photo for almost 2 fucking years.
wow.
Yeah, I was reading that story today and went, that had to be an interesting meeting. Where the Amazon execs go, I need something that's really going to be like, holy shit, they did that? And they went, hey, remember that thing I said like 2 years ago? Can we do it now? And they went, yeah, it makes sense this time.
I mean, we've done things where
He would.
they had a boat go through at a whale at one point.
The interview was specific of. He said, I'm not. The quote was, "I'm not bashing Amazon because they obviously let me get away with a lot."
Yeah.
But this was a scene where they went, absolutely not. It doesn't even make sense. Why are you making him do that? No. And then he's like, a year later, like, yes, that is perfect. Put it in. So.
Do you think he just every opportunity after they originally said no, when they probably storyboard it?
Probably.
They probably go, no. He's like, we're filming anyway. And then whenever it came up in the writer's book, you're like, well, you know what would make sense right here? That scene you said no to.
It would be a scene, like, the scene calls for Homelander to read a book to preschoolers. But you know what would be good in this scene? Just hear me out. Hear me out. And then they
the not Trump rally. You know, it'd be really funny that happens at the end of that.
Yeah.
I can do
whatever
I want.
You'll see it.
You need to watch it. It's great.
I'm getting there, but somebody was like, hey, come do the show because Gibby's a douchebag. So I'm like, all right.
Are you on season 1 or season 2?
2.
Okay.
It's only 8 episodes? 9
Yeah,
episodes?
8 episodes. 8 episodes. It's short. It's sweet. It's fun.
I think I'm like 3 episodes in already.
So the original premiere. They only dropped the first 3 episodes.
Yeah. It was
On
weird.
day 1.
I don't know.
On like a random August Friday, they were like, oh, here's 3 episodes. So, naturally I started binging it, and I went, tune in every Friday. I went, you sons of bitches. Everybody has Prime. You're not getting new members. What the fuck?
See, I caught on to the whole that they were doing that. I'm like, I'll just wait till you're done, and then I'll binge it. Fuck you and your fucking games.
I didn't trust him. I actually watched the finale before he did.
That's you were actually on episode 2 at the time, and you're like, fuck, I'll watch the last one so I know what happens, and then I'll go back and catch
Well,
up.
because I kept harping. I was like, well, we should have like a weekly discussion about their show because it's really written well.
An entire week, and it's like, did you watch it yet? Did you watch it yet? Did you watch it yet? And I was like, God damn, I haven't. And you could tell he was just bursting at the seams to talk about the episode. And, like, the filmography and everything behind it. Like, he just wanted to talk about, like, the themes and shit. And I was like, God damn, I guess I gotta watch the episode. And it's really good. Episode 4?
Yes.
You're just really obsessed with the show, aren't you?
I think
You're like glowing
to
talking
be-
about it. He's in love.
I am.
Love
To
connection.
be fair, like I love well-written TV.
Tuesdays this fall. Is this really well written?
I think it's well written.
Okay, well, first of all,
You have a
comic.
which they deviated a lot from the source material.
Oh, for sure.
So-
From what I heard.
I mean, you have a great arc, you have great actors, you have just everything about that season to me was what I would say is phenomenal.
Yeah, it was really good. I think it was stronger than the first. I think they made a good point about the first because they released all 8 at one time. You didn't actually absorb it well, whereas I know I absorbed this season better because I was waiting for it to drop that night.
Yeah.
We were flicking through the fucking Fire Stick, and it was like, oh, the finale. I was like, Thursday at 8. Yeah, I want to see this.
Gotta watch it before cheaper.
We stopped everything we were doing. Like, I think we were gonna put on a movie or something. I was like, no, fuck that. We're not watching your movie. We're gonna watch this. And then I think I'm gonna watch Venom afterwards. But it's really good. You're gonna enjoy it.
Cool.
And I would
I'll
like to
get there
read the comic one
eventually.
day.
Friday?
I want to read the comic afterwards.
I don't think it's gonna be. I think it's gonna. So that's fair. because Walking Dead has really disappointed me because I know where Walking Dead has ended in the print copy, and where they're at in the visual media it's nowhere near.
I mean, because I had the same thing that happened to me with Preacher.
I didn't watch that or read that.
I didn't read it. I started watching it. It was great. I heard once season 2 started, it immediately went right off the rails, and I was like, nope, no longer going to read the comics. We're just going to enjoy the ride.
Well, the problem I always have with The Walking Dead is The Walking Dead is a Grimes family story.
Yes.
Rick trying to find his son, and then Rick trying to teach his son that there can be a world after.
Yes.
The show went, we're going to kill his fucking son, and then we're going to make Rick disappear because he doesn't want to do TV anymore. And it was like, huh? What the fuck? Like, I was okay with all the secondary characters they were offing, but the moment they killed Carl, it was like, that was literally the whole story of the comic. The end of the comic is Carl telling his daughter the story of his father and how the world got back to the way it was.
Oh, that's a nice little ending.
Yeah.
Wraps it up. And they shat on it.
They did.
Everyone dies now.
Well, except for Carol there. Oh, we have a subscriber. I missed who it was.
Hey!
Probably Aaron.
I don't know if it was Aaron.
It could have been anybody. It could have been Gibby.
Thank you for subscribing.
Random, no-name person.
Please check out all the benefits that we have at our Discord channel.
Oh, they left.
Oh, boy.
Well, I don't know if they left.
Actually,
a
it might have
person
been Aaron.
Told you.
Aaron, make sure you check out all the benefits that we have on our Discord channel. We do
I'm
play
pretty sure
Among
he's
Us.
an admin in our
He
Discord
is.
channel, so he runs it.
He is. Because remember, you can always play Among Us with us when we go live. We always have a special chat room as well.
Aaron never plays Among Us with us anymore. Ever since I started voting him out, he's just like, oh, I don't want to play.
Aaron, I've never voted you out, so we're square. You can always play with me, buddy.
Yeah, you can vote him out.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, I probably did.
Is that Jared?
But was it Jared? Oh, it was Jared!
Hey, Jared! We love you, buddy. Happy belated birthday, by the way.
Yeah, hey, well, we're going to roll into plugs anyway, so I'll kick off the plugs. Jerry Gaming takes over our stream on Thursdays now.
Ooh.
He plays soccer. Nothing
Always
special
about
behind it. So he's taking over our stream on Thursdays, and you can find him over on his own Twitch at Jerry Games. Cheever, what do you got going on?
Right now, I have a bunch of personal stuff going on. I do want to
totally air that grievance over the air.
I'm not going to talk about my depression.
That's why we do this.
Oh, that is true. I do want to get a special Let's Play going. We did talk about it over the weekend during our corporate retreat.
Mm-hmm. Walk through the woods at Cherry Hill. We didn't even go far.
Yeah, it's still a
That's
corporate
like
retreat.
our least furthest drive for hiking.
I'm still billing you for those hours.
I told her, I'm like, we went hiking. I'm like, I don't know why I called it hiking. There was a trail like right off the street that you could still see the road. So we walked a trail that had trees around it.
It was more of a mountain bike trail too.
Oh,
more than anything else.
That's true.
I peed somewhere. It's cool.
Yeah, that's what makes hiking hiking.
Yeah.
So yeah, I have a special stream coming up planned. Hopefully, with Corona, we can get everyone back in under the roof.
Yeah, it's worked well with D&D.
In here.
Yeah.
The roof's falling down.
It'll be a one shot. It'll be a lot of fun. Yeah, we still got to figure out what's going on with D&D. Looking at you.
Just go on without. You know. What do you mean? Find out what's going on.
Okay, no, it's not even him. Like he has been here more than the other players.
Oh,
Thank you.
yeah.
I was gonna go. What's going on with me? Weekends. That's it. End of story. I'm weekends. That's it.
I'm
That's my
cool with
life.
Sundays.
I'm down with whatever.
I don't give a fuck about football.
I don't have a nagging wife that's like, nah, 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 nah. That's not me. That's not this guy.
That is an accurate audio clip.
I don't know. All I hear is Chief, get the fuck out. So,
You're done with your plugs?
yeah, that's it.
What do you got going on?
I work for some reason.
Awesome.
I mean, I occasionally play video games when you play video games
That's
and you
true.
stream it. So
You've
like,
been on the Among Us stream. We've been actually streaming
Yeah.
Among Us a lot lately.
where I just berate people in the lobby because why not?
Yeah, I try. You got to remind me. So if you watch the stream, you have to remind me to bring up the chat so you can read what's happening. Because too often I'm just talking to you, and
yeah.
you're berating them, or I'm berating them, or well, actually, if I'm berating them, you see it. But someone's berating the randos.
Also, please don't plug your Snapchat to 15-year-olds.
Yeah.
Yeah, always lead with ASL. Actually,
Yes.
pro tip for anybody out there: if you are over the age of 18 and you are playing Among Us and you think I'm going to pick up some chicks,
Not the game.
Not the game. Get the rage first, at least.
Yeah. Anyway, follow us on Twitter at The Daceman Show. Follow me on Twitter at The Daceman. It's really the only social media I use. Facebook.com/The Daceman Show, where you will now see these streams. So you're going to see the show. You'll see the friggin' video games we stream, because we're switching from XSplit to OBS, and I should have listened to Cheever 8 years ago, but I didn't.
That's fair.
YouTube.com/Daceman Show, which we can also stream to via OBS. So you'll have 3 options to watch us live, because one obviously is not doing it. So why not shoot like a shotgun and see what fucking sticks?
Exactly. We'll
My
be
dating
in your
app.
living room.
My dating app method.
Same. I got like 7.
YouTube.com/Daceman Show has all our archive stuff too. I know I got to bring a few of the episodes over still. Go to Spotify. We've got tons of podcasts. Nothing new though. So Potter Nerd, Jersey Bullies, The Daceman Show, Next Generation. That prima donna did 1 episode and hasn't come back since. So I don't know if we're going to do another one. And then we also are going to start uploading episodes of The Daceman Show, starting with this year's return back in June. Because the show got better. Anyway, thedacemanshow.com for everything, where our swag is at tpublic.com/user/thedacemanshow. And I think that's it. We'll have more news for the Game-a-thon coming up. We pushed it back later this year for 2 reasons.
So many hours.
Yes. So many hours, and hopefully this corona bullshit will have died down by then.
Or we died.
Or we died, which would get us out of it completely. But stay tuned for news for that. We have some big announcements. We're going to actually have a schedule this year. We're going to try to organize it to make it look like we know what we're doing, because that thing has gotten actually to the point where it's recognizable outside of what we do. Nobody knows what we're doing tonight on Tuesdays for the last 8 years, but they know of this event. Wow, I spit everywhere. Corona. Bye.
I know where I took my water.
So anyway, that's all I got. For the few.
Chickens!
For the proud.
And my chickens!
Whales. He has
Whales.
whales now.
Oh, whales.
It's a hat tip, too.
Whales!
You have to pitch that to him when he's back. And for the Dace-tacular, as always, we will see you next time.
Why not?
Did you know the
Probably
thumbs up symbol for the Fallout series is to measure the distance of the atomic... Okay, yeah.
Because if you can see it from your thumb, you're dead.
Yeah.